boys and girls, tuning all ages, because I'm your favorite random man, Future King of YouTube, Terrence Woods in the building today, and boy, we gonna be ranting about this one. We gonna be here for a minute for this one. So I just have to say that yes, I before I even go on, say yeah, I know how people feel about Saudi Arabia. I really do. I know how people feel about Jared Kushner. I know how I get the anger. I really do. I hear you. I'm not a big fan of Jared Kushner myself, but it's EA's fault.
Kill him! No!
Now hear me out. I know what you're thinking. Random man, why are you saying it's EA's fault? Well, let's think about it for a hot second. Because the last 3 games that came out for EA. Hey, Future Ed and Random Man here. So I made a dumb mistake. I kept saying Hayes. I'm probably saying Hayes throughout this whole video as I'm editing right now. But it wasn't Hayes. Hayes was made by Ubisoft. For BioWare, EA was Anthem. So please excuse me. I am so sorry about that, guys. Hayes, Andromeda, and Veilguard all flopped, all did not do good whatsoever. Correct, right? So with that being said, it's EA's fault that they are in this where they at. Fans of gaming, I should say, or BioWare, because I am a BioWare fan. Times I played from J Empire, from Dragon Age series, from Mass Effect, KOTOR series, might I add. I love those games. But the reason EA is here, because look what happened. Corrine Bush, the quote-unquote queer-sexual gender mancer, I can't believe that's even a thing.
It's not, Lois. It's not.
You have people in here that don't care for video games and more about being activists. In other words, they're tourists. They know nothing. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Please, y'all, let me know in the comments. For Corrine Bush, who has been, I think, been in BioWare for like maybe 10 or 15 years. Again, correct me if I think it's 10 years. I want to say, but if I'm wrong, y'all, please let me know. But you have a team or yourself don't know nothing about the characters of Dragon Age. And here's the thing. When it comes to Dragon Age, yes, Dragon Age does have their LGBT type characters. But here's the thing. What makes those games different from Veilguard. The problem is these characters, it still gel with the story they're trying to tell. They didn't push their sexuality. They didn't overtake the story. Now, mind you, I'm going to say this. I'm going to get back on my point in a hot second. I don't mind self-insert characters. I think self-insert can be pretty good. But as long as your self-insert don't take away what main from the story. That's the problem people was having with Veilguard. You is overly preaching your whole agenda into this game instead of just telling us a good game story. I had done multiple videos, I think maybe like 4 or 5 I want to say, about Veilguard. I have talked it to death in my opinion. Look what happened. Look what happened to EA. So yes, you can get mad about Saudi Arabia how they do. So you can get mad about Jared Kushner. Again, valid points, good. But they didn't make the game. EA and BioWare did. They made the game. They okayed decisions. It's who you hired. You had people in there who didn't care for the characters or the game. You had a whole team. I finally get back to my point. God! You got a whole team. They don't know who Zephyrin was. How? If they didn't know, you should have educated them on who these characters is. Now, going back to the whole EA thing here. People forget EA's in for the money. They tried it that way. They lost money. They lost huge with Veilguard. And all of a sudden, get rid of your games because they partner up with them. But no, shut up. See, all this time, y'all were censoring us, and we literally beg y'all, hey, please don't do this to our games. Please don't do this game. Please don't add that to our game. It won't make sense to the story. Please don't do this. You didn't. You censored us. You tried to shut us up. Now the same thing has happened to y'all. Now, with this buyout happen, will the games be great? We don't know. It's speculation on everybody's part. Because again, the next game supposed to come for BioWare is Mass Effect 5. Now, honestly, I'm going to be real with y'all. If Mass Effect 5 come out with this current regime, Mass Effect would have failed. I hate to say that because, man, y'all know me again. I love Mass Effect. That's just one of my favorite BioWare games. I go back to play all three of them in a heartbeat. The same with Dragon Age. But I guarantee, under this current regime, Mass Effect would have bombed. Maybe harder than Veilguard. Who knows? Maybe harder than Hayes. I'm sorry, people who like Hayes. I know somebody actually like Hayes. You're probably gonna beat me up for it. But that's the point I really want to get y'all to understand. Original director of Dragon Age Origins, and this guy has the nerve to say if EA won't remove the biological the LGBT stuff because it'll be the backlash will be apocalyptic. You know what? I'm gonna play this from Doctor Disaster because then we're gonna get ready to wrap this up in a bit.
Recent video about the acquisition, former Dragon Age director Mark Dara pondered the future of BioWare and the studio's messaging going forward. If this is a PR move for the Saudi government as much as it is a financial one, the studios that don't have much of a track record, what you might do is just come in and put your thumb on the scale and push their messaging in the directions you want, or at the very least, steer them away from messaging that makes you look bad, Dara says. But for the studios that have more of a track record, especially a track record that maybe doesn't line up with your political views, again, BioWare, you're going to look at that studio and wonder how you make them fit into your new structure, he continues. It's hard to imagine that you have BioWare pivot from having very progressive messaging to having the reverse because it's what the government wants. It's hard to imagine that the public perception of a game that comes out of BioWare, even if you do that, isn't apocalyptically bad.
So what Dr. Zab about to say after that, guys, that Veilguard failed. And that's true. Veilguard has failed. It has bombed. It didn't make the money it needed to make. So again, for him to sit there and say that, again, mind you, like he made Origins. If you like Veilguard, that's fine. I'm not mad at y'all like Veilguard. You like it? Cool. I had people when I about the whole thing about Veilguard when I did my whole videos on Veilguard. People say they liked it, and I'm like, cool. I'm not mad you like it, but you can't get mad because it just didn't make money. It wasn't the fans' fault. It was the people who made its fault. It was EA, BioWare's fault for allowing that to happen. And then I forgot they literally, like, maybe not too long ago, maybe a few months earlier or sometime earlier this year, they had some layoffs. And I think there's gonna be more layoffs coming because I do believe in the same video that Dr. Disaster is talking about, he does say like people are not gonna lose their job. I mean, not yet, not right now, but maybe next year they might do that. And I want to say this. I meant to say this in my intro. I People who just wanted to make a good video game, I do feel sorry for them, and I don't. The reason I do feel sorry because they really wanted to make a good game, and they didn't want to lose their job. In retrospect, I get. Part of me that does like I don't care. Y'all went along with the ride, and y'all was okay with that. And look what you have. You have a piece of garbage that's on your hand. That's the sad thing about all of that. So I'm gonna wrap up with this. You can get mad at Jared Kushner. You can get mad about Saudi Arabia. You can get mad about all that stuff you want to. They didn't make the game. EA did. And it's because of EA and BioWare they are in the situation they're in now. Because I thought it's gonna be like a Ubisoft and Tencent thing. What's probably gonna happen is games like Mass Effect, Dragon Age, it's gonna be gonna be taken away from them and given to another publisher within that structure to make the games be better. Now, will they get rid of all the LGBT stuff? More than likely, yeah. Because look what happened with Veilguard. I still believe to this day, when it comes to this current regime of BioWare EA, Mass Effect would have been terrible. Mass Effect would have failed tremendously. But I'm done talking. I hope you enjoy the rest of my Halloween videos here on this channel, guys. Thank y'all so much for enjoying for joining the Midnight Murder Club. I got some more videos to try and work on the way. I do want to apologize because by the time the video should be already up already. Like part 1 from Midnight Murder Club, I said it was supposed to be on October 2nd. I had moved it to the 3rd. If I didn't put that in the comments, I'm letting you know now, just in case to cover my own self here. But yeah, guys, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Because are y'all mad that EA sold out to the Saudi the Public Investment Fund Are y'all mad about that, or do y'all blame EA for for decisions they made with Velgar and everything else? Yeah, so I'm trying to keep my emotions in check because it does make me upset that people are not mad at EA and BioWare for what they done. That's what gets me. They made the game. It's on them. But yeah, I'm done talking. I'm done rambling. But yeah, please y'all. I got more. Got more videos coming on the way. I know it's been a while since I heard this handsome, lovely voice talking to y'all like this. I got 2 reaction videos on the way. Not gonna tell you what they are, but they are coming. Then the demo for Cosmic Invasion, I got a video coming up for that too. So anyways, y'all, I'm gonna shut up. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, come to the rant that we do have those cookies. And please, I'm gonna say it one more time. Please, y'all stay random. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take it easy.